I'm wondering, does a Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin Bumblebee belong in your collection? Let's find out. So, Origin Bumblebee. This is a Target exclusive Bumblebee, and why would you want this in your collection? Well, if you're a new Transformer collector and you're really not familiar with this particular mode of Bumblebee is supposed to be, in the very first episode of Transformers G1 cartoon series back in the 80s, this was actually Bumblebee's Cybertronian alt mode. We only had it in one episode, and that was it. There was also Wheeljack, which I'm hoping we do get a Wheeljack of that version for that episode. But for now, we got this little guy, and I am literally surprised we actually got this. Because honestly, it's been so long. I mean, 1984, and it's 2021, and we finally got an official Hasbro release of his Cybertronian looking form. Now, there's been other variants of Cybertronian from different lines, but this is the origin, the original alt mode for Bumblebee. And why is he in my collection? Well, I grew up watching G1 cartoons and everything, and I absolutely wanted this figure. Now, I didn't buy this figure when I got in the store. I had a friend in our group actually found some, and he got one for me, and I paid him back. And Matt, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, why would you want this guy in your collection? Well, if you're a Bumblebee fan, yes, you actually have, that's not a third-party figure of a more saucer-shaped Cybertronian Bumblebee. And he does come with a few accessories, as he has his little blaster, a jetpack, and these Energon little rod things. I can't remember the actual name.
There's not enough energy in these conductors to last a Cortex.
Just remember. But yeah, those are the accessories and everything. So, this guy's pretty fun and everything. He does have some robot kibble on the bottom, but you're really not going to be able to hide this with this type of a form. And he does have a 3mm port there, so you can actually, let me bring my little stand here, you can actually get a little thing. And yes, I actually have a purpose for Studio Series 86 Wheelie Slingshot now. So, yay for me. So yeah, this guy is really fun, and I'm really going to have to just watch the first episode again just to kind of remember. But yeah, let's go and get this guy transformed real quick. And transformation is really not that bad on this and everything. Engineering, it's really impressive. I like what they did and everything. I do have a little bit of issues. Some tabs don't want to actually let go really, or they just pop right off, especially this spot back here in the back that kind of part of his legs. Those tend to pop off every now and then because they're just ball joint connections and stuff. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool how they engineered all this kibble, really. And yes, he's going to have kibble, because you can't really not have kibble with this figure at all to get the shape his alt mode is, and to actually have a recognizable Bumblebee figure. So, I'm not disappointed or anything. I don't mind the kibble. I mean, you only can do so much engineering for how small the scale is. And I do have a little issue of trying to get these hands out, because honestly my nails are not that strong and I can't pop them out. So yes, I have to use his blaster to kind of help me assist on that and everything. And just there, and then we just fold up the back. But you have to do be careful, because that is translucent plastic. Seriously, I wish Hasbro would stop using it and everything. But yeah, and there we go. We have Bumblebee all transformed in his robot form. And there we go. We got Bumblebee all in his robot form. And oh my god, it looks so nice. He even's got the little feet that kind of resembles the whole hood of the Volkswagen there. And yes, he does have back kibble and leg kibble on him. But honestly, what his ult mode is supposed to be, I'm fine with it. This kibble is really not going to bug me that much. And back to the accessories, yes, he gets the jetpack that attaches to his back because he does have a 5mm port, and you can put his blaster in. And yes, these are blast effects capability, or whatever the word is, I don't know. But yeah, you can put a little blast effects in the jetpack, no problem, and one on the blaster, and you can get a really nice look of Bumblebee here, flying in the air, battling Decepticons as he shoots. I love that so much. I love blast effects. They're like the best thing Hasbro released, in my opinion, as an accessory. But yeah, so why would you want this really in your collection? Well, if you're a Bumblebee fan, then yes, this guy is highly recommended. If you're a really old school G1 collector, yes, this guy, even though he's not like G1, but he's G1. He's more G1 than actual G1 figures now. And just because he's new, I wouldn't really say you need him in the collection because he's new. But if you're a big Bumblebee fan and you're a big original Transformers fan, then yes, I highly recommend getting this figure. And honestly, it, you know, even though it's an exclusive and it's only a Target figure and everything, and a lot of people don't have access to Target in their countries, I do feel bad for you. I honestly wish they stop exclusive. I honestly do wish that they stop exclusive. Then we won't have freaking scalpers hiking up the price. I am still pissed off with Skywarp, Siege Skywarp. I will constantly say that until I get my hands on one for a reasonable price. And that's $20 over market value. But yeah, this Bumblebee, I highly recommend him. If you can find him at an affordable price and everything, get this little figure. He will go great in your collection. And if you just collect G1 figures or you collect new stuff, I'm even going to go ahead and say if you collect Beast Wars, well, that's a high if. But honestly, this figure is great. The playability, the posability on this figure and everything. And yeah, I would highly recommend him. So hopefully you can find one and add it to your collection. Thanks again, Matt, for finding this for me and everything. I do appreciate it. And this has been Jonimus Prime. Remember, may your collection maximize your spark, but never terrorize your wallet. We'll see you next time.